All right, now before you get in there and start building this next project, I want to introduce you to the project and give you a little bit of direction about what you're going to be creating. Now, this is going to look somewhat familiar. In an earlier project, you built a magic 8-ball using Python. Now, we're going to take some additional concepts that you've now started to master going through the previous lectures, and you're going to build a new magic 8-ball, but you're going to build it using a class structure. So take a look. So open in front of you, I've got a Python file where I've built a class called Magic 8-Ball. And it's got all sorts of stuff going on in there. I'm going to give you some direction in the next lecture. Then we'll give you another little document to go through and give you some step-by-step what you should be doing. And not necessarily how to do it, because I'm going to leave that up to you, just like the earlier projects, but really what I expect you to do out of this project. So I built a class here. Now I'm going to go ahead and execute this. I'm just going to hit F5. This is in the Python file. I'll hit that F5. This opens up my shell, and I now have access to creating new objects based off of that Magic 8-Ball class. So I'm going to create a new one. I'll call it new 8, and it's going to be equal to a Magic 8-Ball. Now that's the class that I created. I'm going to open up parentheses and ask me for a name. I'll put that in there. All right. So now I hit my enter key and I've got a run-in instance of that class Magic 8-Ball. So here it welcomes me, welcome Kyle, and then I get to enter my question. So, will I strike it rich? Question. Hit my enter key. Yes, definitely. And it continues to prompt me just like before, gives me a proper response or the random response, and then it continues to prompt me for additional questions. So I'll say, let's see, is Python awesome? Nope. Space. Awesome. Question. All right, let's find out. As I see it, yes. All right, cool. And I can continue to do this. It's all based on this instance that I've created based on the class. Now, if I hit my enter key here, just like before, I exit the game and I get a prompt letting me know, hey, thank you for playing. Now, something also happened here. Let me open this up. I'm having it write the questions that the user asked out to a CSV document. So it's called magic_questions, and I'll supply this file as well. Here it is. It's something simple. It's a CSV file, opens up inside of Excel, and I got my questions and everything that's been asked through the instances of the game that were generated. So that's what I'm going to have you create during this lecture. It's going to feel very similar to what you did earlier, but now you're going to contain it within a class so that you can now create multiple instances of this game. And you're going to write up to CSV file just like you did before, but now you're going to do it within a class. So get ready for this next lecture. I'm going to give you a little kind of step-by-step of what I expect and give you a little bit of tips and direction on how to do this. And then I'll leave it up to you to get in there and start creating it. Make sure you share it. Share what you've done. Get into the Q&A section of the course and take screen captures or post your code in there, whatever you like. And then the next lectures are going to be the solution videos, at least the solution that I took, kind of the direction that I went in creating this. And it's only one method. There are multiple different ways that you can accomplish creating this game within a class environment. So try it out. I'm excited to see what you do. So make sure you share it within the Q&A section.